Zap. There we go. That should update. There we go. Two dads, as a treat. As a treat. Can go boop, like that. And I can do that. You just have Big Dad. Large Dad. But alright. Ah, you want the jingle. You can get enough jingling with all of I would have thought you probably heard tons of jingling while I was dancing. I'm the... thank you, Zaire. You can put 90.00. That's funny. That's amusing. That did work. I am your jingle bell. It's true. It is true. I would have thought you'd have gotten enough of that jingling, with all that jumping around I was doing, but... You're all insatiable when it comes to the jingling. You have the bell lust. Yoop. There we are. Your cuddly Christmas tree, but I'm so short. I'm so small for a Christmas tree. Oh, is that cut off a little bit in my, Just a touch on the edges there? Is that cut off? Let's see, if I do this and say fit to screen, will that... Let's see. Will this break it if I tell it to fit to screen? How's that? Does that look better? Hopefully that looks better. Maybe, maybe. Still looks a little cut off, doesn't it? Like on the edges. Looks exactly the same, yeah. How strange. Let's see. Is that fixed? I scooched it just the tiniest bit. There we go. There we go. That looks good to me. It's fine. Everybody remember what's been happening in the case of poor willpowers? Ah, thank you, Minty. Now that I am sitting, I have some delicious Coke Zero. Ah. It's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? Guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here, then? Let's go to the studios. Memory not worky? Well, it turns out there are, as they just said, there were other people there on the day of the murder. What do you think we should do? What do I? Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? Gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admitted you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. And she's right. Last time on Bunky's stream. Will Powers has been accused of murder. The Steel Samurai was seen on his way to where the murder took place, but who could have been inside the costume? Was it Will Powers? Was it Wendy Oldbag? Or could it have been the mysterious producer and or directors? Find out on next stream of Bunky Does Investigations. Meow, 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 meow. I apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my words and deeds. I feel like I need to do it. I feel like I need to now do a thing here. Let's see. We need to. Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I would have to be in this position I am here today. I have disgraced myself. I know it was a terrible impression. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just felt the need to do the announcer from the American Dragon Ball Z, and I know it was wrong, and I know that now. I see it now, and all I can say is I hope that everyone will forgive me. Five squats, you say. All right. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. All right. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Maya was definitely gonna eat them. There's no way Maya was not gonna eat them. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I think most of this is going to be the same as what we read earlier. But an overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Bunny buns are actually bongos. I mean, if you play your cards right, maybe. Punch Maya for the thought, and then eat the donuts. Exactly. Thank you, Charles. Or thank you, Minty. I shall do so. Looks like studio van. Probably use it to carry around film equipment. That is, I believe, the same thing it said before. Main entrance to the studios. Probably have a police officer on patrol out there. If you play your cards right, you may fool me and activate your trap card. Whoops, that's not what I meant to. I meant to click. Let's see. Let's go outside Studio 1. So from there we can get to Studio 2. Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Hey, King Numgod. Objection! Take that! Summon Exodia, the Forbidden One. You're not even the first person that has summoned Exodia in this stream today, and if I had a nickel for each time, I'd only have 2, but which isn't a lot. But it would be weird that it's happened twice this stream. But yeah, welcome, King Numga. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? You know, the one with the sign right there behind your head? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. I love how they're like, there's a Studio 2, and there's like obviously this sign here that says Studio 2, and it's on the map that says Studio 2. You should ask that assistant. Not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Alright. Outside, Studio 2. Headed done to you on a game like 6 months ago. Anyway, you're gonna head off. Night, Charles. Thanks for popping by. Have a great one. It's always good to see you. This is Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Thank you, Minty. Minty looking after Dad. I appreciate it. Hope everyone else is hydrating as well. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is the studio? I mean, that looks kind of suspicious, doesn't it? Some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. You're taking good care of these. I appreciate it, Minty. Thank you. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. I mean, on closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. There's a big number 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2? Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Whoop. Ah. There we go. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Screen capture. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, I clicked off my thing and thought it did a weird thing there. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks, too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Yoop. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'll run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? I feel called out, as someone who also does not drive. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? He shows everybody that badge. Roop. I love public transport, I know. Nick, let's go inside. Think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Well, I mean... it looks like that's everything, then. Anything we haven't looked at? Anything we haven't looked at? Looks to be it. Hey, Fate. Was wondering where you were. We were asking about you earlier. How you doing? Alright, well, let's take a look at Studio 1 then. You're at your old college? Nice. Getting together with some old friends? I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. I mean, hard to blame her. It's a little creepy. That line where his body was in tape. Body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Yeah. I assume all of this is going to be the same as what we got the other day, information-wise. So we'll go to the main gate. And we'll go to the employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. Just popping in to say hellos. Have a birthday to set up? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, enjoy the birthday celebration, whoever's it is. Is it your birthday, Fade, or somebody else's? Yeah. By the way you said it, it sounded like you meant somebody else's, but... Ah, your sister's, oh. Well, tell them that some strangers on the internet wish them a happy birthday. Yep. Happy birthday, Fate's sister. Not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag. Right, see you later, then. Good luck in your investigation. Well. Thank you, Minty. I did sweat an awful lot during Dance Dash. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? I mean, sure, fine, whatever. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah, you know, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. Half-finished backdrop for stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. It's like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know, I mean, what's the point? Yeah, it's the same as the dialogue we got yesterday. Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. People will cycle to get exercise. Alright, let's see. Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Nope. Yeah, right there. Wonder if there are any times where doing a thing is worse than not doing it. You can never like mess it up so that you can't finish. You know, you can't make it like unwinnable. The only way that you will lose the game is by making the incorrect choices. Like, it will simply just not let you progress, right? If you just completely screw something up. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. Oh, well, what else would they keep in a film studio? Got a point. Got a point. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go inside. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Definitely. Definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference there. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh, she's got a point. Like, what would have happened? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. It's locked. Guess he doesn't open the window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Some regular suits in amongst the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick. What now? These snacks. They've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Maya also likes snacks. It's kind of hard to plan a murder being reliant on someone taking a 3-hour-long nap. It's true, right? I wonder if that'll be a plot point. Mr. Powers is back. I wonder what's inside. Hey. Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Nick likes wolfmen. Let that sink in for a moment. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just like I like it. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kind of like samurai movies. Yeah, me too. Let's see. Well, I don't think we found anything new of importance here. Nerd. Yeah, imagine liking samurai movies. Who would possibly like samurais? Couldn't be me. Let's see. Well, comb through everything here. Although I'm pretty sure we looked at this and nothing interesting here. Yep, just normal drinks and stuff. Samurai soda. Nick, try it. Yeah, not bad. Oh, too bad it's sold out. Can't believe they ran out of samurai soda. Nice soda. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried. Now, we did rip the grate off of that. So something progressed, at least. Oh, hello. Oh, ho. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. Yeah, I know. ACAB, right? They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing the evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Hey, Andy. Probably got out from work. No worries. No problem. We did a little dancing earlier. Now we're doing some Phoenix Wright. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You just see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Well, anything that she might find interesting here, I wonder? Probably not, but we can try. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Did you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. We knew that, though. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. Better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good at keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. I don't think she's going to care terribly about the autopsy. Probably nothing about the map, but we can try. Not really sure what that is, sorry. Okay. And probably won't care about our... Yep, okay. Did you know we're a lawyer? Alright, let's see. Well, back to the employee area. Or what? No? Okay. Not back to the employee area. Train grade is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Badger. Yeah, exactly. Badger her. Let's see. Back in the dressing room now. Oh god. This kid, right? I refuse. WTF? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Yeah, this guy, right? This guy. Badger? We hardly knew her. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make delete shows, Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC. He's the Salmonella. I forgot this character. Ugh. I'm so sorry, you looked so... Sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle. This was a weird choice. This was a weird choice, making him talk in Leet speak. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hey, you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocksers. Reminder that Maya is 17. Roxors? What? Hey, ew, you're drooling. Ugh. Forgot about this character. Lol. Buffer overrun. Triggered my creative powers. Yes, yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle, Lamau. Pink Princess? Why does it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like New Old Tokyo? Man, we really need to talk about cool. Do I have to talk to him? Do you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It's a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, well, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they would all be reliable witnesses. Try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Lol. Why are you staring at me like that? Ugh. Are you gonna care about any of this, I wonder? This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't imagine he's going to care about any of the rest of this. Yeah. 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 I'm a lawyer. Okay. He doesn't care that we're a lawyer. Probably doesn't care about the autopsy report. Nope. Does not care about the autopsy report. Alright. Probably doesn't care about the guide map. Nope. Does not. Does not care about the guide map. Alright. Enough of that. Alright, back to the main gate. Nothing here. Let's see, outside Studio 1. Nothing. Let's see. Back to Studio 2. There we go. Place is deserted. Yee, Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. There's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. To the main gate. Oh, good. Ah! You again. How rude. Acting like you'd seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post... Well, you certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. Pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway. Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed. Sure, talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Oomph. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. This lady is prepared to murder a child. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. And... Oops. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Alright. I think we can, security guard station. You can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching. Guess I'd better investigate there later. We need that key, though. Let's see. I guess, back to the employee area, perhaps? There we go. I knew this kid was eventually going to show up. Hey. Hey, wait! But he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddo, what? Kiddo. What's your name, sport? Ah, I had to sneeze there. Pardon me. Not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to that's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie. Yes, hippie. Hippie fashion. Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Of course his name is Cody. Got a real weapon on his back? I believe it is a toy. I believe it is... I believe it is... You know, they refer to it as... You know, we'll see. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. I mean, he can't even draw it. You know, it's actually quite hard to draw a sword from your back. Welcome back, Fate. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer! What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha! You can't fool me! Okay then, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it! What are they doing? They're bonding, Nick. Say, you heard anything about the incident from the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always... The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Yes, fries in America. Exactly, because they're in America. Neo-oldie America. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped it on the way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into pocket. You called it, Minty. It's weird, like, what would have been the plan if he hadn't taken a super long nap? It's almost like maybe it was guaranteed he was going to take that nap. Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Let's see. I don't suppose there's anything new to look at, probably. Drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in, either. Talk about cause and effect. I mean, that is how those things work. Let's see. Probably nothing. Well, we could try interrogating people about the bottle that we just found. So I suppose we could talk to Sal if he's still in the dressing room before heading back out. He does not care. Okay. Sal does not care. Sal cares not. Okay. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Nyash! Oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. I mean, you know. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Trailer key slipped into pocket. I mean, obviously. Alright. Outside Studio 1. To Studio 2. Let's see, actually, let's check this. Is there new dialogue for this? There is not. Okay. So now... Oh, do we have to actually examine that door first? Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. The Singing Samurai, Samurai Summer, Dynamite Samurai, that one's me. Nah, my poster's back here. Beige Samurai, it's right back here. Studio 2 trailer. Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. So, I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder? Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. She's not really looking for it, just staying right here. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Now it reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? I'll have you know I sing about all kinds of things. Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Ninja weren't real? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It's one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. Yeah. Someone say a samurai? Is he beige colored too? No, this one's a steel samurai and an evil magistrate. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. He did play me once, it's true. You can't see it, but, you know, this poster right here, that one's me. The beige samurai is behind there. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. The glass is frosted. Can't see outside. As far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Almost poetic, really. Alright. Well, don't think we're going to get anything out of her. I don't think she's going to care about any of this. Not interested. Yep, there we are. Alright. I don't think we're getting anything out of her. Let's see. I don't think there's anything we haven't examined around here. So let's see. Let's see. Sal was in the employee area, as I recall. In the dressing room, right? Sure was. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is owned if I don't find it. Nick? Might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Alright, well. Let's see. We can look around here, but I don't think it's around here. Yeah, nothing here. Thank you, Minty. Everyone do make sure to hydrate. It's very important. Thank you, Minty. You're a sweetheart. You're a bunch of sweethearts, in fact. Let's see. I doubt it would be around here, because I don't think he was in this area much recently. But we do know he was in Studio 2. I mean, he was in the trailer, because this is where the meeting was taking place. I don't see it here, though. I mean, that's where he logically was, right? These have all been checked already. I guess he would have had to be... Trailer door unlocked, okay. I guess he would have had to have been, he'd have had to pass through this area. It says, welcome, they let people in when they're not filming. Let's come here someday, what do you say? If we can get in. Alright, let's see. The entrance to Studio 1. It's the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I mean, I do suppose he was in Studio 1 during the filming, right? So he could be there, you know. I am still young. A security camera that automatically takes pictures of the people here. Took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was the Steel Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Alright, well I guess he was in Studio 1, that's true. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Alright, let's see here. That looks like it might be a script, right? Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick, the script. Good work. What do you suppose they want that for? Yep. Yep, megaphone. Alright, that's the dialogue we got. The previous day... This is still a step ladder. Look, a ladder, that's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? Need to stop judging things based on your narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Alright. Alright. Back to Studio 2. Thank you, Minty. Everyone hydrate. Alright, we have your script. Here, we found it, your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big deal? Who do you think you are, anyway? And, do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Thank you, Minty. You're a bunch of sweethearts. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path. I mean... Did I accidentally depress the thing and I shouldn't have? Let's see. There we go, the blocked path. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until 3 o'clock. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. There's no way anybody could possibly have, like, gotten around this any other way. Yeah. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death? Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. It ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in the Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record. Blocked the path from the scene of the crime from 2:15 to 4. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Well, let's see. So back to the main gate. Guess back to our law offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Says question marks. Got one lead. Of course it's Mia. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. So you have any ideas who might have done this? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Never heard that phrase before. So that's where Maya got it from. Mia, did you know I'm a lawyer? Okay. Alright, back to the studio. Yep. Trees, yep, it's a solid wall, apparently. You cannot get through those trees, it's impossible. Global Studios, main gate. This was me playing Dance Dash. What's wrong? Whippersnappers. He's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll... lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Nah? My heart. I don't feel so good. She okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. Kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be just what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Is Miss Oldbag, when I... No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I wonder. Anything she might want. Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Okay. Just be sure to give it back. As a Manning when she's exhausted. I don't think we have anything else that she might want. I don't think she wants an empty bottle. I don't think we can give her the murder weapon. Well. It did sound like, you know, she wanted to go back to where Hammer died. Maybe there's something there that she wants. Lawyer badge, definitely. Yeah, we'll just trade her our lawyer badge. Yeah, it'll be fine. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a hole. Funny, expected it to have some bloodstains. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't see anything here. Yeah, there's the director's chair. The step ladder. It's going to be the same dialogue, I'm sure. Actually, we're getting slightly different dialogue because we have Mia rather than Maya with us. So we're not getting, like, the stepladder dialogue. Collection of expensive film equipment. Can't even begin to imagine how much this costs. If we broke one, we'd go bankrupt for sure. Stage backdrop. This is Neo Fujiyama, according to Maya. Looks incredibly fake, but I guess the kids don't mind. I mean, I don't see anything here that she might want. Panel for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting board or something. These dialogues are much shorter when we don't have Maya, like, piping in every other sentence. Alright, let's see. Well, maybe something that she might want in the employee area, then. So, main gate. Employee area. Maybe we can find something. Oh, there's Cody. Hey, you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Well, I mean, in that case. He's sure to be in here somewhere. It's not a very big room. Found you. Damn it, it's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody, I'm Mia. Mia Faye? Nice to meet you. Yo! I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. Not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at me like that. I'm only a kid. So you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? What could we possibly give him? Maybe this picture of the Steel Samurai? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this, anyway? Okay, he doesn't care about that. I mean, we can't give him the murder weapon, but... The Samurai Spear! That's totally cool! Wish I had one, too. This kid and Maya would get along great. And I don't think there's anything here we can give him. I'm not gonna give him an empty bottle of sleeping pills. I don't think he's gonna want this card key. What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. Good one. He got us real good there. Damn, I can't believe he got us. Do you know I'm a lawyer? Nah, he doesn't care. Alright, we definitely need to get that thing from Wendy. To give to him. Let's see. Maybe we can grab something from Studio 2. There was Jackhammer stuff in Studio 2. Let's see. Outside Studio 1. And then 2 Studio 2. And then in the trailer. Let's see. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. How do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan. A samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia. Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just picked a little up. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster looks like it's been hanging here for years. This is one of Maya's favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one. That would be kind of sad. It would be. Old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Okay, well, we still don't have anything to try to get from Wendy. Or anything here that we haven't seen yet. Light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it looking in pretty good shape. Looks like it'll run fine. I'm sure that won't be important at all. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. None of this is new. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Big number 2 painted here, probably because Studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look like anything like a studio. Little door is unlocked. Could probably just walk in. Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name. That's not for me to know. Not now, nor ever, until the end of my days. Need a vacation. Me too, Nick. These look like materials for making a movie set. I've been sitting here for quite some time. It might be a junkyard. Let's see. Oh. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think it's part of some temporary film set. Alright, I think we have basically got everything from here. Yeah, I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything, right? The fact that that's bent and is spear-shaped, right? I'm sure that's not important. Alright, well, definitely nothing here. I don't think there's going to be anything here either for us that we haven't already seen, right? There's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. Would usually tell the time by ooking. Clock stopped at 2:15 now. I'm assuming there's nothing else for us. Wonder if the murder will... Blah, blah. Alright. Scour everything, because apparently I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we looked in everything in Studio 1. We've looked in everything in Studio 2. I don't think there's anything here that I missed. I legit don't remember what you do to get Wendy to talk to you from here. Yeah. I don't think there's anything we can present to her that she's gonna care about. Too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Yeah, I don't think any of this is she's gonna care about. Hey, 10. How you doing? Let's see. No, not gonna care about that. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna care about any of this. Alright, let's see. Back to the employee area then is the only thing I can think of. Just comb everything. So where Cody ran. Let's go and talk, see if we can make him talk, but we couldn't make him talk because we don't have anything that he wants. So normal. It's expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Spaghetti in a soda can? Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and like the noodles all stay stuck inside? Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp? Slamming spaghetti, right. It's a good good band name, Slamming Spaghetti. She needs a break, yeah. That's where they keep the film equipment. Let's see. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. Check the bike again. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Know about these, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Never heard that line before. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And I don't think there was anything in the dressing room that we didn't see. Box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. Glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated. Sorry, what was that about Maya? No, nothing. Mr. Powers' bag. Now, Phoenix, it's not polite to look through other people's belongings. It's literally what we're doing. Spaghetti Slammer. Yep. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, this needs to be an old TV show. What, you don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought. Does everybody know this show but me? Yep. Yeah, and I don't think we have anything that Cody's gonna want here. Doesn't care about that, obviously. He's not gonna care about this, I'm sure. Yeah. We showed him this, and he was like, cool, but, you know. We showed him the Samurai Spear, he was like, cool. But it didn't get us where we need to go. So yeah, he's not gonna care about any of this. Wendy's not talking to us, he's not talking to us. I do not remember what to do at this point, then. It's been many years. I mean, I feel like we've, let's see. Told you who I saw. It was Powers. Well, at least she's consistent. And doesn't care about that. She's not going to care about this, I'm sure. Welcome back, Fate. No, doesn't care about this. Think the call went well? Good. Good. Yeah, we're borrowing that. She doesn't care. Yep. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about that. Nope. Oh, okay. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. She doesn't have one of these, so she needed... Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I mean, we kind of need to progress this. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Old Bag. Card key lent to Miss Old Bag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? There we go. What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card. That sneaky kid dropped it. Figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have to use this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Trading card, apparently these are really popular with kids these days. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Alright. Now, we can't get into Studio 1, so we'll just have to go to... or no, that's... He's in the employee area, rather. He's in the employee area. There we go. Here, I got these. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR! UR, huh? UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Hey, Gub. Finally out of bed. Excellent. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. How do you teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all of the trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? I mean, there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium, rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? I mean, what about this picture of the... Hey, it's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Hmm. Well, okay. Well, we have a trading card. I try not to be. I try not to be dumb. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Minty. Actually, out of the soda I was drinking, so it's back to water at the moment. Time to ask the actual Maya. I know, right? Maya would know. Maya would be like, oh yeah, I got one. Cheers, everyone. Mm. Oh, certainly. You know she does. You absolutely know she must. Let's see. About the only other place we can go is Studio 2, then. We can't get into Studio 1 anymore. Studio 2 trailer. Oh, there's Penny. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yeah? The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? You know, most people don't ask. They just go, oh, yeah, sure. Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay. Whatever you say. Oh, the fanboy. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yeah, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's been covered up here? Hey, you know anything about these? Hey, I called that one. You know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a... Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Yes, we'll trade, sure. Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you. An ERP card added to the court record. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. All right, we got the ERP. So Back to the employee area. Back to the dressing room. Kid, we got your card. See this card? Yeah, so? Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! What are the odds? Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Herb card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? Thank you, Minty. I know, right? We should have got the information first and then given him the card, right? Everyone hydrate. Alright, what do you suppose our favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? His kind nature, his fighting skills, or Will Powers' acting? Thank you, Minty. I do my best. I'm gonna say his kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his, kind nature. What a guy. Totally! He looks so tough, but inside he's gentle as a kitten. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he, vanquishes his foes. Yeah! Zam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Heading to bed, Fate? Thank you, Vinty. Thank you. Oh, so good night, Minty. Ah, well, have a good night, Minty. Thank you for the last one final hydrate. You have a great night. You kids take care. Daddy loves you. I misread, yep. Yep, sleep well, Minty. There you go. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady! I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. You want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Oh, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Must be nice. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half an hour. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Oh, right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Nah. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Hey, Sanford. How you doing? Excellent. I'll see you in court, then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Thank you, Sanford. Save progress up to this point? Why, certainly. You're well, just a little bit tired? That's fair. I hear you. I am as well. In fact, I'm going to go run and refill my drink, and then we'll at least start the case. I don't know if we'll have time to finish it, but or at least the day, that is. We won't finish the entire case, probably, but alright, I will be right back. I'm going to grab a drink, so I'll be back in, like, just one moment. Alright, we're back. Everybody get some refreshments. Ready to continue trying to help out Will Powers, the Steel Samurai. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Peas and carrots. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Wonderful to be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Ugh. It's everybody's favorite character. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at the Global Studios? At Global Studios at the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. Don't waste any time putting on the pressure. Unlike all those other times, this time we must pick apart this testimony. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Get it? Run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? Pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, thus the limp. which of course led me to missing my lunch. Roths. Rolling on the floor. Ah, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Phoenix. I forgot that joke. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chair. Oh, I've been forgetting to press. Hold on. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I mean, not at all. It's a little vague, or it's contradictory. This is one of the bigger pulls of this entire game, but I believe I remember what this one is supposed to be. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What would you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, or, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to the grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You're in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? Whoops, that's not what I... Whoopsie. The Steel Samurai story, and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the meeting during the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Or, well... yeah, not a one. Sweating out so much, I wonder. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. I mean, we know for a fact, like he just said. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Whoops. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. I assume that's correct. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, we took a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. It was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Alright, enjoy Food Fate. And wish your sister a happy birthday from a bunch of internet weirdos. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. Now, do we claim it, or is it impossible? Now, here's the thing, right? The problem with that, of course, is that we know someone couldn't have, couldn't have done that because the monkey's head was blocking the path, right? So clearly it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mr. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people other in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. Yeah, fucking Edgeworth did it. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Big McLarge Huge. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Rhubarb. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. That took just over an hour. So it started at 10. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. Well, if it isn't Mia, and it couldn't have been the air, and I also lack object permanence, so it might still be Mia, exactly. The judge is the worst, yeah. What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. That was a 14-minute break. We're burning daylight here. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Hey, it's me at my podium. Your Honor, perhaps we could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and the grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you get to push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in the 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present... You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident? Got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grams with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. Wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. I wanted to see Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the I should have pressed that, right? Just going for the studio. I get caught up in the voice acting. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? He totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright. I mean... if he had his camera, but... He always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera everywhere you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera? How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one will lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah? So I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have the camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Let's see. I mean, he definitely was watching it. He definitely wasn't watching something else. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Does everybody know what it was? Why did Cody look away from the fight? Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Here's my proof. Proof? Oh, okay. I'm a little early on this. I'm a little ahead of the game on this one. One moment. Ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Am I ahead of... Yeah, let's see. It's because he was trying to learn... He was fiddling with the camera. He was fiddling with the camera. We're not where I thought we were yet. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. All these kids, instead of like just enjoying the moment, always on their phones. Hey. Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix? I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, he means business. Your Honor? The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yeah. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Like, no, but let me badger this kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Tell me again I'm right, I love it. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid's gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all of your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pop. So, now we... Whoops. I skipped past it. Now is the part I was thinking. I skipped ahead a little bit. He erased them. Why would he have erased them? When he has this you know, he collects victorious pictures of the Steel Samurai, right? Anytime the Steel Samurai is around him and victorious, he always takes a picture. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Zam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Have you figured it out, chat? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Does everybody know why? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean, Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Poor kid. Kid witnessed a murder. Cody. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't move. Order? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Well, what? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. You know what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Why? That's a number 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. I mean, obviously it was Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I mean, I don't think it's particularly convincing proof, but you do. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I mean, we found some sleeping pills, so obviously there was a plan to steal the costume. We still don't know that that was Jack Hammer, though. But clearly there was a plan in place to steal that costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Now, that's a bit of conjecture, but... Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? I mean, that's the more obvious one. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Maximum of 3 days. Very well, court is adjourned. Love how all these things always take place in like 5 hours-ish. It's still like 3 p.m. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. What about Colonel Mustard? I know. What is the actual photo number 1 if the kid went through the trees? We will find that out. I do believe we find that out, if I recall correctly. But, alright. Well, it's a little over 4 hours there, but we finished the day. So that's nice. I think we'll call it there. But yeah. I'm still having a good time playing Phoenix Wright. I hope everybody else is. I'm certainly enjoying it. But, yeah, we'll call it there for now. Pretty good timing, yeah. Yep. I was hoping that would wrap up in time. But, yeah, that's about perfect. Let's find someone to raid, and then we'll call it for the night. Let's see, who we got? following similar or smaller size. Let's see. Anybody? Let's see. Hey, Ronaldo. Ronaldo's streaming. Let's go say hi to Ronaldo. We love a Fopsy. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out again, everybody. I've been enjoying playing some Phoenix Wright. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying me reading it out, because I'm worried that I've been worried that the voices I'm doing are not like are not being as enjoyable as I've been hoping. I've been trying to inject a little character into those voices, but not go too overboard with it. Thank you. I was hoping to make that enjoyable at least, yeah. But cool. All right, I'm glad everybody's enjoying that. All right, I will send you on over to the Fops for now. Hope everyone has a great night. I'll catch some of you later, I'm sure. Love you all. I'll be back Thursday afternoon. Not sure what we'll be doing exactly, but we'll figure it out. But all right, love you all. Have a great one, and I'll send you on over to the Fops. Night.